Ugh. Okay, we're live. Y'all know what time it is. Ugh. Hi, Tracy. We're unboxing today. Hi, Raj. Such an interesting name, Raji. So we're trying out, yes, we're trying out a new deck that I was able to get thanks to donations. Hey, Kim. I have like a couple of Kims. Kim seems to be. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I wasn't named after anyone. I come from weirdo hippies. Hi, Karina. You know, as I understand it, they were smoking a lot of weed before I was born. Oh, okay. I am 67, 1967. So, how's everyone doing with all this Pluto energy? And Saturn? Or is it Saturn? I don't know. But like mostly fixed placements are affected by the Mars Saturn bullshit. Hi, Rupesh. Hi, Michelle. Marty, do you have fixed energy? Because I have felt this so strongly when it comes to my work, which I don't know, I've been talking a lot less than usual. Okay, so I have Aquarius. And this is if you have fixed energy, like a fixed sign, um, in like Mars or Saturn at like specifically Mars at a very early degree, like 0 or 1. I have Aquarius Mars in my 10th house at 0 degrees. So, what that basically means is all I do is come up with new ideas. And so it drives me. Fixed signs are Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. I believe I'm right. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. So I have Aquarius Mars, okay, at 0 degrees, meaning it's just beginning, right? Hi, Hiberto. And it's in my 10th house, which is your house of work. And it's innovative, it's rebellious, it's new ideas. And I feel like with the Gemini energy, it's like attacking me, to be honest with you. And all I do is like obsess about these ideas. Like I have one particular sideline I'm considering that has nothing to do with tarot. It would be an extra thing. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, good, good. So, like, and all I do is think about it. And so, but here's the other thing, because we have a Mercury Kazemi, which is coming on Friday, which is when it's, met with the sun, something's going to become clear. And so I think about these ideas, two in particular, like 24 hours a day, but I'm not doing anything about them until Friday, until I'm clear on whether or not I should do it. Yeah, no, you know, I don't know a whole lot about degrees, but that feels like very much in the middle because you have a Taurus Mars. That's interesting. Oh, very interesting. So, how much do you have in Sagittarius? I literally don't have anything besides my sun and moon in Sagittarius. Like, I have the house cusp for which means, the ninth house is ruled like you'll have to share with me your birth information, which you can do that through Instagram, which is basically city, state, time of birth. Um, yeah, that's it. No, girl, that's just Sagittarius. You not program your house, Tracy? I never lose anything. I never lose anything in the house. And here's what's funny. Here comes the dog to mess up my world. Um, oh, Sagittarius Venus. Oh wow, you're flirty. Um, so I programmed my house. I gave my house, even though this technically isn't my house. I rent a room here. Okay, I'm explaining. First of all, you give it a name, and you don't like, it's not like you pick a name, it will tell you its name. I gotta put the dog outside. Hold up. Come on. Oh my God. Like literally this dog is the bane of my existence and my full-time job. So, and it isn't even my dog, it's my roommate's dog. I take care of her. He pays me for that, which is crazy. Why not just take it off my rent? But anyways, I love that dog. Don't get it twisted. Programming your house. So the name becomes like you ask. You ask your house. Your house is a living, breathing entity. You ask your house what its name is. And it will tell you in one way, like it will just become it will just come. Like you'll see it somewhere or you'll be focused on something. So my house's name is Harper. And then you have to start talking to it. Now I know all of this sounds crazy, but you have to start talking to it as well as spirit guides. It is the way you connect with spirit guides is by opening dialogue. And so I know largely a lot of us are already doing that. And maybe it feels like talking to yourself, but it's not. You have to welcome them just like a vampire. You have to welcome them. So every morning, I welcome my spirit team, which includes the house. I say good morning and welcome them to walk with me, and then when I can't find something, all I do is ask the question, where is blankety blank? And I will be directed to it if it is in the house. If it's not in the house, I will not be. So this has worked in a variety of ways. It's worked for my roommate too. And so it's like literally we never lose anything in the house. And one time he lost his keys to his car and they weren't in the house. So if they aren't there, you won't get an answer. You have a stellium. So what that tells you, first of all, you chose this lifetime to be a Sagittarius, which would make me very curious as to what your South Node is, because there's a reason. There's a reason why you chose to be a Sagittarius. But a stellium is, it's like most of the energy is focused in those planets. So actually something that you could look into. It depends on what house those planets are in. That will, because the houses tell you a lot. Wow, you are supposed to learn Sagittarius. Sun, Mercury. So send me that information. Hi, Manita from India. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, so the unboxing, right? Sorry, I get lost on the astrology of things. Okay. So I have noticed, though, people have been running into the Mars thing. Ugh. Not me, because, you know, I work from home. I don't really talk to people. I'm not answering questions, but thanks for coming. Oh, this is the, you have a Sagittarius stellium or something. I have a Virgo stellium. It usually sits in one house, and that it's a stellium is important because it will tell you what, you know, you're most focused on, where a lot of focus of energy is going to. Yeah. So I have so much in my sixth house, it's ridiculous. So I have 3 planets in Virgo in my sixth house. So I have Uranus, Pluto, and Jupiter in my sixth house in Virgo. And then I have my Libra Venus is in my sixth house. It's actually between my sixth house and my seventh house. Then I have Scorpio in my seventh and eighth house. Craziness. Craziness. So this is the new deck I just got. The Sign of the Times Oracle. Because Heidi is not so much obsessed with tarot decks as she is with oracle decks. You'd be really shocked to know how many I have. So, like, stelliums are not rare. Most people have them, and it's because, you know, there's a lot for you to learn in that area of life, in that sign's energy. So you guys have a lot to learn about Sagittarius. You know what's interesting? My roommate is a Sagittarius sun, and his south node is Sagittarius. It's so weird. So he literally was a Sagittarius in the last life and this life. So these are like signs to look out for. Like I said, look for the house it is in, because a stellium sits in one house. Oh, okay. So you were Gemini in your last life, so you are supposed to really learn how to be a Sagittarius. Oh boy, my dad's a Sagittarius. So where was I? Okay, so a stellium sits in a house. So that's a huge focus in your life, whatever house it is. So Kimberly Smith, you don't understand your stellium. Tell me what it is and where it is. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm getting old, so I appreciate these comments. Uh, and you know that I'm going to not say that on purpose. I'm going to go out of my way not to say it. So this is what we're doing today. Sign of the times. I might have to look at the book, but you know, and basically the this deck is kind of saying that there are a lot more signs to look out for than just, you know, they can be very unusual or very everyday things that you can see in any kind of way. So, yeah. I know it's like unprofessional to use the book while you're reading, but, you know. The 11th house, wow. That's about your social groups, and it's largely about people, your friend groups, your social groups, your work groups. You have a lot of lessons in that department, huh? Mine really has to do with my routines and how I give and receive. Specifically, a lot in terms of my tendency to self-sacrifice. So, let's see. I do that, like, not so much in personal readings, but I also do that to build suspense. Yeah. So we're going to do a sign. There's a sign that you're supposed to look for or that you need to be aware of. And so, yeah. What's the question mark about? Wendy, what's going on? I'm not answering questions. No. You can book a personal reading. I offer a card during these readings, and that's what I'm doing. And it's a card of my choosing. We'll do you first, Marty. We'll see what your sign is. Marty. I have to know your first name for this. Marty. And where is Tracy? Tracy's in the UK, so she's on a totally different time. So what's the sign for Marty? What's the sign Marty needs to look out for and why? Marty. Oh, I love the back of these. Like I could sit and look at it forever. Hi, Diana. Back at ya. Okay, don't go nowhere. So what is Marty's sign? One card for Marty. What is Marty's sign? Ew. You have harmony coming. Let's look at it though, Marty. See if there's any more information coming in. Uh-oh, Marty. Uh-oh, because you know this is about unity, Marty. If you start seeing peace sign, you're going to know that there is a reconciliation or unity at hand, harmony coming into some relationship. You know, someone could be apologizing to you. Yeah. Peace coming into your relationships. Okay, Marty. Jeez Louise. It's funny, too, because in this morning's reading, if you watched it, I was seeing an apology. And there is an apology coming from someone. I went over that in the extended, too. And that could be anything, like a friend or a family member. So, Tracy Swan. Is Swan your real last name, Tracy? Because it's just such a... It just reminds me of such a superstar name. Tracy Swan. What is the sign for Tracy Swan? Marty's going to be like, I don't see no damn peace sign. Hi, Tamsin. Do you have a channel? Because if you have a channel, like, write it down. I'll follow. I mean, I'll subscribe. Because I'm all about giving back. Tamsin. But we're looking at Tracy Swan. Don't distract me, y'all. A sign for Tracy. A sign for Tracy. A sign for Tracy. Ew, Tracy, you're getting some advice. You got divine guidance. I'm gonna do everybody I can. But we are looking at the book because this is a new deck, and in case it has more information for you. Tracy, don't cry, Tracy. I feel you really need to pay attention Friday, Tracy, because I feel like you're going to get some clarity. Like, you're going to get really clear on a direction, and it's going to be coming from the universe. So if you start seeing stars, Tracy, because it is telling you, it's leading you. Especially if you're feeling lost. Like, it could be a dream. If you see stars in a dream, it could be I'll look it up. I have a Facebook. It's reminding you to have faith in yourself, clarity on what direction to go next, and epiphany, vivid dreams or dream visitations. It's going to make you feel very positive about the future. So your way forward is going to get super clear to you. I missed something here if we're talking about your uterus. I'm not taking questions. I'm just giving a sign. That could answer your question, though. But, so, who's next? Is Kim here still? Kim? I'll get to you, Bjorg. Is Kim here? So Tracy, that's pretty awesome. So pay attention. Okay, Kimberly. Kimberly Smith. What is Kim's sign? I have like the worst air conditioning on earth. Yeah. Just tell me what house it's in, the planets, and what sign the planets are in. But let's take a look at your sign, Kim. Your sign for Kim. I'm so mesmerized by the back of these cards. Like, I could sit here and stare at this like endlessly. I used to get really, really distracted by ceiling fans. Like, I could sit and stare at a ceiling fan for real. So what is Kim's sign? Kim's sign. Kim's sign. Ew. The thing to look out for is crystals. I feel like you're reaching an achievement, but let's take a look and see, you know, if there's anything else we need to know here. This is how we learn, y'all. And we learn this deck together. Something's paying off for you, Kim. You're completing something and it's going to reap rewards for you. And you'll know that this is coming when you see crystals. Like, that wouldn't help me because I got crystals everywhere. But, you know, and you could see this like online. You could, you know, you could look out for crystals. So don't look for it in your house if you have crystals. Look for it like outside of you. Just saying. Ooh, I don't know, Kim. Transformations on the bottom. Okay. So let's move on, right? I just burned some stuff. Oh, do you? Yeah, well, this is how I make my money. But I'm gonna ask this deck for you, Tamsin, if there's anything on health. Any kind of sign for you on health. And remember, I can't guarantee how that comes out. For Tamsin. A sign about health. Tamsin. You got divine guidance too, Tamsin. You got the star, right? Which is actually representing divine guidance. I feel like you're going to be receiving messages on, like, it's going to get clear to you what you need to do. So I don't know if that for you is talking about getting better, except that we know that with the star there is also hope. So whatever you're being directed to do, I would say would be positive. So pay attention to stars, to dreams, to, because you know, because you are intuitive, that when the messages come through, they're, I don't want to say vague, but you know, this card itself doesn't represent healing in this deck. but we know that the star does, you know? I actually feel like it's going to point you in the right direction, specifically if you are needing to do something. So you know what to do, girl. Ask the question, go to sleep, and you'll get your answer. Or ask the question, you'll get your answer. You know? The sign to look for is a star, but, you know. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, girl! Possibility is on the bottom. Oh my God, Tamsin, I can't with you. All right, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for everyone, but so what's on the bottom, Tamsin, is possibility and recover. And I feel like it's just because you're asking if you need to have your ovaries removed. I don't think so. I don't think that's where they're sending you. Because recycle, let's look that up. And that may mean that your recovery is a little ways off because it's on the bottom. And for me, that's not coming right away. I feel so something is being done, Tamsin. I mean, I hope this is giving you your answer. Something's being done, but it's not being removed. It's being recycled in some way. Because that's renewal. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, no, I asked about health. I asked about health specifically, but I mean, it is, whatever it is for you. Hi, Amber. Oh, wait. I'm going to get to you, Bajorg, but I got Karina. Or is Raji still here too? Raji and Karina, are you still here? Okay, Raji, we'll do you first. Raji. You're welcome. I'll check you out, Tamsin, for real. I promise. Okay. I'm going to do Raji first, and then you guys know I talk a lot. And then I'll do Bajorg, so don't go nowheres. Raji. The card for Raji. What's her sign? Ew, that right quick. Oh, Raji. Raji, oh my God. I don't even need to look at the book for this. Raji, thank you for bringing the drama for this installment of What the Hell. All right. So, if you start seeing fences, Raji, fences, and feathers, right? Because I looked at the bottom. Reflection is right underneath that. I feel, and this was in a recent reading too, by the way, I feel that there's a message coming in that I don't know, it might like be, I don't want to say triggering, but I think that you're not supposed to answer it right away. I, because what I feel is if this is someone that you need to set up boundaries with. So most likely they're saying something to you that is, I don't know, kind of not within your boundaries. So this might be someone that you have questionable boundaries with. And you may want to react when you get this message, right? We are Sagittarians. Um, to be honest, Raji, I'm not so sure that you're not supposed to block this person. But you definitely should not rise to the occasion. Because it just, I don't know, but because feather is kind of an ancestor card. This is really interesting, honestly, because I feel like, yeah, I feel like whatever this person is saying in the message, you're supposed to say no to. Like, this is supposed to spark something within you in regards to boundaries. This is someone, so I would guess that they're asking you for something, right? I would definitely think they're asking for something. And you're supposed to, this is a person that you maybe don't really have firm boundaries with. And you're not supposed to fight with them. This is going to be like a wake up call for boundaries for you. You're supposed to just say no. No. And I'm just kind of feeling that you might need to block this person. I don't know why, because usually I even looked it up. Feather's not really a bad card. You know, I just really feel like this is someone testing your boundaries, and that's not cool because we set boundaries. We set boundaries. That's love. And someone who doesn't respect your boundaries doesn't love you. Um, I don't want to get so, but I feel like, to be honest, it's going to like really put you in a place where you say to yourself, I need better boundaries, so that they don't even ask the question. Because if you had firmer boundaries, they wouldn't ask the question. It's really interesting because feathers, look at this. Feathers actually is like on the right path. So when this happens, even though it might be a little triggering, it's very purposeful because you aren't going to just set boundaries for this person. It's going to be like, oh, okay. So across the board, right? It's just kind of, it gives you this wake up call. I hope that's making sense. That maybe you need better boundaries in general, you know? Just saying. And sometimes it happens like that because not every message or every download or everything comes through in a good way. Actually, pain and conflict teach us more, you know? And so, you know, that's causing a reflection within yourself saying, well, how much of this is me? Because if I had this in place, maybe the question wouldn't have even been asked. So, just saying. We're Sagittarians. We don't like boundaries. We don't like boundaries because they feel like rules to us, and we want everyone to be free and happy. But I tell you what, I have learned some massive lessons when it comes to boundaries and how boundaries actually show people love. If you take the time to show someone or to tell someone a boundary, what's not okay with you and what is okay with you, you're saying this relationship is important to me. So, and if they disrespect that, it's not important to them. But I don't even feel like this is a boundary you have set in place. I feel like it just wakes you up to maybe I need some. Yeah. Sorry, that was a really long way around a simple statement. Because I talk a lot. Karina, where you at? Where you at, Karina? Yeah, I will tell you what, learn the hard way. And even to the point of making things okay for people that weren't okay. Yeah, exactly. Boundaries are love, but we look at them because we don't like rules. We don't like rules. Okay, Karina. But people need them. Sorry. People need rules. Like, here is my line. Here's my line, and not just boundaries. Like it's not a bad idea to even just write down what your boundaries are, right? And the consequences. So you can't just say you can't do this. You have to let someone know what's going to happen if they do. Like, and stick to it. Like, 3 strikes, you're out, or, you know, I love the meme, you only get 900 chances with me, then you're done. Okay, Karina, sorry, you know how I am. How are things, Karina? I forget where you're at, Karina. I know you're in another country. Yes, spring, yes, we do. And we need, I keep stressing this, you need a personal handbook, like a code, you know? I totally wrote the whole thing out. And that was after some painful things that happened, so Sweden. You guys don't have any crime, right, Karina? Okay. Sweden. So what is Karina's sign? You might be getting some. I feel like I need to shuffle it more. Wow. You got me all worked out, Raji. You see how I go from 0 to 60. I just don't show it most of the time. So Karina. What is Karina's sign? What sign should Karina look for? Keep hearing dreams for you, Karina. Oh, okay, he got like, oh boy. Interesting. So you got globe and palm, which is possibility and destiny. I feel like there's a possibility that you're moving, but let's look and see what the book says. Globe. 31. Yes, Karina. Karina, I think you're going towards your destiny. You may not even realize it, but this is a new journey. I feel like you're going to be traveling soon. So let's look at destiny. I think destiny's pretty obvious, but yeah. Yeah, I just feel like on this trip or this journey, wherever you're going, thank you, you're going to discover what it is you're supposed to do. You know, maybe you think you know. So, you'll know this trip is coming when you start seeing a globe. Globe and a handprint are your signs. You could see them everywhere, anywhere. What are you talking about? There is no balloon. Okay, sorry. I don't answer questions. And we don't do meanness, okay? We don't have meanness in here. Thank you. Hi, Ashley. Stick around for a minute, Ash. Where's Bajorg? Bajorg. I can turn a card for you. I'm not doing a reading for you. But we're kind of like following an order, kind of. Oh my God. People. Okay, because I'm only doing a couple more. Oh, Virgo. Okay, Bajorg. Let's see what your sign is. What is Bajorg's sign? Thank you for always coming to the lives. I assume you watch the channel. Well, I'll do you right after Ashley. One card. What's the sign for Bajorg? I hope I'm saying it right, but... Ooh. Got yin yang. Let's look at it, Bajorg. It's a 4, too. 4 is an abundance number for me. You're being called to work on balance, balancing your light and dark energies. So if you see the yin-yang symbol, you'll know that's at play. It can also be a sign that it's happening. Express all aspects of yourself. Embrace your spirituality. Let go of anything weighing you down. Change your perspective. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm kind of shaggy. Let me let the dog in. In and out, in and out. So I actually think it's like the call, but let's see. What's up? Ooh. Damn. Part of that might be the need to surrender, you know, to let go, let God, right? Especially when it has to do with problems. Thank you, Marty. When it has to do with problems, you know, you hand it over to the universe. Maybe that's what you need to balance out. You know, you need to come more into oneness. And it's funny because I kind of think that when you achieve that, you're going to get confirmation of it. Maybe you're seeing, you could be seeing angel numbers, and what you may not know what they're talking about, but what they're talking about, Jorg, is doing this work. You've got to integrate, and you've got to let go, let God. You know, a lot of that I feel is like staying in the moment, you know, controlling what you can control. Balance is very hard, you know, especially, you know, if you find yourself in a dark place, because even emotions are there, you know. Surrender. You can't. Surrender's the toughest thing, especially if you are Sagittarius. Believe it or not, we have a lot of trouble with it because we're masculine. We think that we can just, you know, fix it. And sometimes we just gotta let it go. Hi, Sherry. Sherry Berry. Okay. Ashley, are you still here? I feel like Sagittarius has been like now called to just have more joy in their life, have more fun. Ashley Stanley, my biggest supporter. Ashley Stanley. Let's see what your sign is, Ash. I can't even, like, I'm so far in the moment all the time that I don't even think about the future. Like, I don't plan ahead. And sometimes that can be bad too, but you know. So if you're leaning more towards one thing than the other, that kind of will tell you that you need balance. And I would assume that it's the dark things. Okay. So if you've been seeing angel numbers, Bajorg, that's telling you you need to surrender. Let go of your worries. Make a God box or a surrender box. Get a box. Write down all your worries and problems and put them in the box. It's very therapeutic, very ceremonial, really. So Ashley Stanley. This will be interesting, Ash. This will be interesting. What is Ashley's sign? Ashley's sign. What is Ashley's sign? Ashley's sign. Ew, Ashley. I feel like you maybe having feelings, or because you have to be patient to go to do anything, to go towards your destiny. Or you've been having feelings. Like it might have started at the new moon. Okay, so opportunity. You might have an opportunity coming towards you, though. Wow. Every time I do messages for you, Ashley, it literally comes out so good. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Have fun. Like like opportunities are showing up for you, Ashley. Sure. Sure. Most of the time I don't show my face. I used to always show my face in personal readings so it would feel like a conversation. Most of the times I don't show my face because I just haven't done the but there's opportunity showing up. And you got peace and harmony, meaning you may be getting an apology from someone. There may be peace entering your relationships. And you are achieving something. Like something's coming to completion. It's finishing. You're reaching like a milestone. Like, Ashley, there is, but you know, it's with opportunity though. Let's see if there's something required of you. Oh my gosh. It's like what they're saying is that the blockages are being lifted from your life, Ashley. I don't know why. And I swear I always get these messages for you. So if you start seeing keys, you'll know that an opportunity is coming for you. Like, and not the regular way, Ashley, like not your keys or whatever, but if all of a sudden everything is about keys, you're going to know that your opportunity is close. And this could be an opportunity for anything that's being blocked at this time. And we both know what that is. Wow. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Oh my God. Stop, y'all, for real. Hi, Emma. So y'all know how I work with my time. I only come for an hour. So, thank you. I work very hard on my calm voice. I sure do. The satisfied lone wolf, are you still here? Yes, Ashley, I always get messages for you like that. And then you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. So, the lone wolf, are you still here or not still here? So we gotta wind this up. All blockages. All blockages are removed. Yes. Especially in the meantime, especially the spiritual work. Hi, Ray. Okay. I guess the lone wolf isn't here anymore, so Ray, let's get your sign as one of my devotees. So, because I only stay on live for an hour, it is a boundary to protect my energy. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, Ray. And then we're out of here. I wish I could stay in here and help people all day, but I cannot. All right. Ray Jolly. Ray Jolly. Ray Jolly. Ew, Ray. Power lines is your sign. Let's see. Ray. Because I just got this deck, so I got to look at the book. Oh, Ray. You need to work on your energy, Ray. You may be working too hard. You need to take some time out to recoup your energy. It also is saying that, oh my goodness, look at this. Right? Honestly, I think that someone, look, I don't really get into this whole thing, but something, it could be a person is draining your energy, Ray. You need to recoup your energy. Maybe focus on releasing. Get the energy vampires out of your life. And that's what I have for you, Ray. Work on your energy. Because, for the same reason, I only do this for an hour. Your energy is your currency. So take care of it. And it does feel like you have a drain in your energy. Which could be a person, because protection was there. So, Okay. So that's what I have for y'all. I hope you have the best day ever. Toodles.